Soundscape Map Nature Journal number 7. Here are the materials you will need: a journal, your pencil, a growth mindset, an outdoor area, and a quiet space to sit. Here are the directions step by step. Today you will listen to the soundscape around you. You will diagram and map this soundscape using symbols, different colors, sketches, words to represent the sounds you hear. Step 1, listen to sounds and map their location. Step 2, put yourself in the center of the map. Start with the most distant sounds, putting them at the edge of your paper, then working closer to the center where you are sitting. Step 3, create symbols, diagrams, words, and sketches to show the sounds that you hear. After you complete your journal, you will reflect on new understanding. The next slide is an audio clip of what I listened to when I created my soundscape map. First, you'll want to sit comfortably and try not to move a muscle. Close your eyes and breathe deeply and slowly. What draws your attention first? I can hear birds chirping and the quiet raindrops on the leaves around me. What else do you hear? Listen beyond that to more subtle sounds. Try and listen for 1 minute. Add written notes about what you notice at this distance. Now you're ready to start your map. Step 1, write the date and location on your journal page, either at the top or bottom. Step 2, sit facing north. Ask for help if you aren't sure which direction is north. Here's a hint. If you are facing the Golden Gate Bridge and San Francisco, you are facing south. Step 3, make a little drawing of you sitting in the middle of your page. Draw an arrow pointing up or pointing north. Think ahead. How might you show the sounds of leaves rustling, raindrops falling? How about the birds chirping and even human voices? Here's an example of my journal. I wrote the location and the date of my observations. I also drew a picture of me with really big ears sitting quietly and north with an arrow pointing to the top of my page. Once you have your journal set up and you're facing north, sit for at least 1 minute and deeply listen. Step 2, start with the most distant sounds. You will add the distant sounds around the edges of your paper. Use words, pictures, diagrams, and sketches to show each sound. Step 3, slowly work your way in so the map shows the sounds that are in the distance from you around the edges and the sounds that are closest to you closer toward the center. You will notice that the images around the edges of my page are the garbage truck in the lower left corner. I could hear it in the distance, and then it started getting closer to me as it came down the street. I heard different birds around me tweeting and making different sounds, so I tried to represent those sounds with music symbols and words, like the fast chirping or the beep beep, and little squiggly lines to represent this like eek eek of some bugs I heard crackling. And Theo was on his rope swing cracking the sticks and and branches around him. And also at the very end, I could hear him speaking. Now it's your turn to create a soundscape map. When you finish, reflect on your journal. What kinds of things did you hear? How did you decide to record them in your journal? And was there anything surprising that you heard? I hope you enjoy this activity.